Alright guys, I'm back here with another video. So this is just going to be a daily update for short interest for GME, obviously. And after this, I'm going to show you some data that I was looking at earlier. I think it's important because tomorrow it's the CPI, so it's worth looking at it. Now, today is the 11th of April, 2023. We end the trading day at 22.69, up about 1.4% there. After hours, nothing happened there. That $1 increment again, so be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna keep saying the same thing. Obviously, they are trying to walk it down until the earning. Are they successful at doing it under 20? To me, if you see an under 20 GameStop, in my opinion, again, I'm biased, it's a counted as a blessing, right? So are they going to be successful? I don't know. It's remained to be seen. But for now, the total amount of shares being shorted in this company is still the same. They had to cover up substantially from yesterday, about 4 days, right, of increase there. 1 second. All right, I'm back. So the percentage is close to 22% there, still the same. Of course, more than 500,000 share being shorted there, and of course more than 50% is being traded in the dark pool. So there you go. Nothing happened. I mean, nothing news there, right? But it's very nice to see it above $20 today. All right, so let's look at this real quick. Now, I don't want to make it too long because I can't even breathe right now. I don't know why. But here we go. So I was looking at the overall overview over here. And this website I showed you before, it's called Trading Economic right here. Actually, let me bring it down so you could see. There you go. Trading Economics. So it is just, show you a forecast here that it based on what the trend would be, and then other factors. They actually give you a forecast here. Now, I'm not saying this forecast is an end all be all. Obviously, this is just based on the data that they had so far, and of course, due to other economic factor as well. So just take it with a grain of salt. Don't take any trade based on this at all. Okay. Now, if you look at the top right here, they projected that the stock market's going to go down, right? And also the currency, dollar, is going to go higher because of the rate hike expectation, right? The 10-year government bond, obviously, it's going up, projected to go up. Currently, it's at 3.43% year over year, and it's a 10-year government bond. Now, I wish GME told us how what is the breakdown of the U.S. Treasury bond, right, or U.S. Treasury note that they bought using that shareholder equity, the $250 million. It'd be, interesting if they break it down for us, but, I'm sure it's one of these, long-term bonds that they are investing in right now. All right, and obviously the inflation data will come out tomorrow, the newer one. This one was the previous month that they reported, and it was at 6% year over year. Month over month would be 0.4%, meaning that if you didn't get a raise last month, you are 0.4% behind on inflation. That's bad. And then most importantly as well, look at this. The interest rate is actually lower than the inflation. That's bad. So if you want to bring the inflation down, the rate has to be higher than the inflation to bring it down. and it has to stay like that for a long time. Now remember, the Fed said on their, you know what, for 2 years before they raised the rate. So this is not enough to tame it. Either they have to keep it at higher rate for a long time in order to bring it back. It's not going to. They're not going to be successful at bringing down the inflation. All right, what else? Well, this one is kind of related to GME right here. So it's a retail. Hold on. I think I need to break it down right there. There we go. So retail sale month over month is at negative 0.4. So that means last month compared to, this month compared to last month, the retail sale was down 0.4%. And if you look at the next quarter projection, they project it to be down even a little bit more before, they expect more retail sales going up again, right? And again, this is not an all be all prediction. Of course, this is based on the data, all data that they got, and other indicator that they use to indicate this type of projection, right? So it could be higher, meaning that the retail sale could be down substantially more than they're actually reporting here. All right, now if you look at the revenue of GameStop, right? If you look at from last year, they were actually down by 1.4%. So it's not too bad, right? But when it comes to cutting down expenses, they cut much more. I think the SG&A was in the plus or down by 1.8%. So they cut costs down by 1.8% year over year, but then their revenue was down even lower than that. You see, it's amazing what they're able to do here. All right, so government debt to GDP, look at this. Oh my God. So we are exceeding, meaning that we have debt, we have more debt than the GDP. I say that's bad. That's really bad. Let's see, what else? Let's go with the money here. Obviously, well, this is more to do with the bank. So look at the central bank balance sheet. That's the Fed right there. $8.6 trillion in their balance sheets, on their balance sheets right now, right? That is monumental for a central bank, right? They shouldn't own that much asset there. All right, guys, that's all I have. Well, actually, hold on. Look at the food inflation, you guys. Like, that is bonker, right? It's 9.5%. Whew, that's a lot. And this is why you see a lot of food items is so high. Like, that is bad for poor people, for everybody, actually. So be on the lookout for that. So I'm hoping that the tomorrow inflation data is going to be a little bit kinder to us, right? So we'll see about that. All right, guys. So that's all I have for today, and hopefully keep your head held high. All right, guys. That's all I have. Okay, bye.